Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Garage Biljon and to my 9 to 4 Safari build. First of all, I know it's been a long time. You guys have been waiting for an update on this car, but I had a lot of things happening in my life. We were busy renovating the home with bathrooms and toilets, and the garden had to be done, and spring started and work started, and I had Corona. So a lot of things happened, which meant the Safari did not get the attention I normally give it. But the good news is I'm back on the Safari, and as you can see, there has been some progress. So let me take you through it. As you can see, this car is now completely sanded, and I haven't found anything that I should be worried about. I actually don't know why they decided to paint it black. I initially thought that most of these panels would be from other cars, but even though I thought this bonnet was from another car, I discovered a bit of blue, which is right there and right there. So even this bonnet is original to the car. I need to start working on some of the dents on the car. This side is actually quite good. There's one or two dents in here, and there's the big dent here that I showed you earlier. The door has a few minor dings. There's one ding on the roof, and then the area with the most dings is actually back here, and you can see they've tried to fix this before. But over here, the metal got a little bit rusty. There's a ding here, ding here, ding here, lots of dings. I'm not sure what happened here. But for the rest, the car's actually quite good. This is a large piece of body filler, so obviously something happened here as well. But that really is it. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to take off the hatch, because the hatch is going to be replaced. And I actually have someone picking this up within the next hour. Sit back, relax, and let's start working on the Safari again. Right, so before I remove the hatch, I'm actually going to remove these blocks and the pieces of rubber from the 944 hatch, because that hatch on the floor doesn't have these parts on it. So I'll be taking this off. Then it's just a matter of clipping loose the gas struts, and then there are two bolts on either side hidden underneath the cover, and once that's loose, the hatch comes off. It's actually a super easy task. So let's start with this. All right, so 3 of them went well. This one's a little bit stubborn, but I am getting it out. I'm using some heat, some WD-40, and a lot of patience and some force. But it's moving. You can see I've got it out already. So I think I'm going to see if I can find myself a new bolt for this one. But I think we're going to get it out. Alright, so now that we've got the hatch pins removed on both sides, the next job for me to do is to pop off this cover on this side. There's another one on that side, and underneath here you will find the bolts that holds the hatch to the roof. With the gas struts, it's just a matter of popping this ring off, and then we can pull it off the ball, and then also disconnecting the power on this side, and the same goes for the bottom, and that side, and that side. Ow! All right, so now everything's prepared for us to remove the hatch. I've got the pins removed down here. I've got the gas struts removed. You can see them just hanging inside the body on both sides, so no longer attached to the glass. And the 4 bolts that hold the hinges to the roof have also been removed. So the next job is for us to just pull this hatch out of the car. All right, so I've now got the new hatch just roughly fitted on here. It's not screwed in, it's not latched in or anything. It's just literally sitting on the body. And as you can see, this is the look I was hoping to go for. Nice and clean, 924 as it was originally intended. No spoilers, no nothing. This hatch that I got is actually in phenomenal condition. I'm sure you guys who are familiar with 924s and 924s recognize that this is as good as new as you can get. The guy I bought it from took it off his car in 1985, and the car was a 1983 model here because he wanted the spoiler. So that's why it looks like this. It stood in a shed for the best part of almost 40 years. So it's in great shape. It's dirty, but it's good. So I'm not going to install it now. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start disassembling even more of the car. And I think what I want to do is I want to take out these quarter windows because I've got other ones that are not sanded down on these trims. And I want to start tackling this badly worn or aged, I don't even know what you call it, but this interior quarter panel is really bad. And I have new ones right up there. So let's get going on taking this apart. It's a fairly simple process, but you can shatter the glass. I have done this twice before, so I know that it happens. But basically you want to pry it loose on this edge here and then just work your way around. It really is a press fit, but this has been in here for 40 years or however long, so it's going to be tough. All right, so what you want to do is this rubber here is sitting on a lip that's on the body. And this one is a bit hard, so I can't get it done with my fingers. So you just want to start prying it loose and pop it over the rubber like this. And you can see here, this is the metal lip that it has to go around. So I'll quickly do this with the rest of the front rubber. See if we can pull it all the way off. There we go. Oh, this is very brittle and very badly aged. And then we can start again, just trying to get the bottom one off. You can see there's some movement here. And we have to be careful not to break the window because this is quite easy to do. But basically you want to get inside at the back here. You want to just get under the rubber and start pushing the window a little bit. And be patient, because if you shatter a window, you need to clean up the glass, and no one wants to do that. All right, so almost everything I said in the beginning of this section was wrong. Normally I get them loose by prying in here with a screwdriver and wedging it out. On this car, for some reason, it worked the best if I pry it from the outside here in the back corners to get it loose. So if you want to protect your paint, I would say use something a bit softer than what I did. But I'm not too worried about that at this point. So the window's out, so let's get one more out, and then at least this little job is done as well. Oh yeah, and getting into the car is a right pain at this point because my fingers are just a little too short. But there we go, she's open. Right, so I'm still going to pop off this edge just because that's habit and that's what I've always done. So all the habits die hard. And this one is also extremely badly dry rotten and painted over. that one's loose. That one's loose. So now what I need to do is just pop the screwdriver right in between the body and the window, and you can start prying. Or you thieving people, this is the time for you to not look this way. Although I don't think 924s are that popular for stealing anymore. And again, guys, be gentle. This is glass, so remember what you're playing with. But you'll see that as you start prying on the rubber, she will start letting go. If you have plastic tools, that'll be probably a lot better than this, like I said, but at least this is a start. What I'm doing now on the inside is I'm just trying to peel out some of the rubber lip that's holding it to the car, because that gives us a little bit of leeway. There we go, she's coming. There we go, that's what I wanted. There we go. Alright, now she's starting to let go. And now it's just a matter of softly prying on this old and brittle rubber. And she should let go. Without smashing into 1,000 pieces. There we go. Right, one more done. Oh, and by the way, this sticker, let me know if you want one. Leave me a message in the comments or send me a message on Instagram with your details. And if you don't live too far away and it doesn't cost me too much money, I'm going to send you a sticker. Anyway, all right, so now that I've got the windows out, the next step really is starting to strip out the interior. I want to take out the bench, at least the backrest, and I want to take these guys out on both sides. I'll probably take out the seats as well, and then I am comfortable with painting the car. But that brings me to a dilemma, because as you guys can see, this car is actually in a lot better shape than I originally thought it was, even though it's got a really horrible paint job. But it's in a lot better shape, and I am kind of sitting in a conundrum of, do I go and get this car painted professionally back to its factory color, which is this Mauritius or Monaco blue. I can never quite figure out exactly which one it is. I think it's Mauritius blue because it's an 81, but it might be Monaco blue as well. Anyway, but this dark blue, I can get this car painted back into this color for not all too much money, because we don't need a lot of bodywork. There's really not a lot of rust. The only rust spot I found is right down here, and it's teeny weeny. I can't even find it now. It's somewhere here. There, right down there. That's like 5 minutes worth of work to patch up. So that really is the only rust on this car. So do I get this car professionally painted back to its original color? Do you guys think I should paint it professionally in a different color? Or do I just plastic dip this thing and get it on the road and start having fun? So let me know in the comments, tell me what you think, and let's have a discussion, because really that's one of the other reasons this project has been standing still for 6 weeks, because I am stuck. I don't know what to do and I need to make a decision. So let me know what you think, and thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys next week.